Hi everyone, this is Sheri Bell-Rehwoldt from creativesmarketing.com, and today I'm going to tell you just a little bit about how to use WordPress. So this is my website, creativesmarketing.com. This is what it looks like on the front side. So let's jump to the back side of this WordPress.org site, and I just want to show you really quickly what the dashboard looks like. So here we are on the Creatives Marketing dashboard. I've logged in. And this is basically your home central. This is where you will do everything, whether you're using WordPress.org or WordPress.com. But this is a .org site which offers a lot of extras over the .com version, including plugins. So let's just quickly go through this dashboard just to give you an overview of what's involved if you want to have a WordPress site. This shows you right now at a glance that I've made 77 posts, I have 21 pages, 122 approved comments, 349 tags. I'm using the therapy theme at the moment, and I loaded Eskimit, which has protected me, woohoo, from 3,000 plus spam comments. I don't know about you, but I'm sick of spam, and I sure wish they would figure out a way to get rid of those people. All right, let's quickly go down the left-hand side here. We have the posts. This is any blog post that I write. I can add a new, I can edit a current one, I can add tags, category. Media, this is where you upload visuals, photographs. So for every blog post that I put up, I include a photograph. You can also add movies to your site. Links, these are all the links that I have on my page. I can edit them here, add new links, add new categories. Pages. Now the difference again between pages and posts is that a page is a constant content on your site, whereas post is recycled. Every time you add a new post, the older posts get pushed down. Pages, however, whatever you put on a page stays static on that page on your website. Comments. If I had new comments, they would have showed up here that I had new comments that I needed to approve. Again, this is the theme that I'm using, the therapy theme. Further down, we have the appearances section. Again, this shows me my theme and widgets. Now, widgets are those handy dandy little things that you get in either WordPress.com or WordPress.org. They are all of these helpful tools right here that you can drag onto your sidebar to do different things for you. So anytime you wanted to say add some HTML, you would grab this text box, just grab it and put it and dump it there, and then you would then open that box. So here is a text box. I'll open it to show you the HTML that I copied in there. And then you can further decide which pages you want to show it on or which pages you want to hide it on. Very handy tool. I'm going to close that. If you want to add a calendar, you would just drag it over. If you want your categories to show up, again, you would just drag it over. So these widgets are just helpful little tools that add more content to your site. Now, a plugin, on the other hand, is only available with WordPress.org, and let's look at my installed plugins. So you see some of the plugins that I find valuable are Eskimit, which again handles spam. All-in-one SEO pack, which helps me with SEO. Here's a automation backup plugin that automatically updates my blog to Amazon S3. This is a great one. Broken Link Checker checks to make sure that all the links on my site are working. This is another great one. Exclude pages from navigation. If you want pages on your site but you don't want them to show up on your header bar, you would exclude them just by clicking a little box. Photo Dropper is another cool one. Lets me grab visuals off the internet from Flickr. Quick Contact is my contact form. revision controls, definitely an important one, because every time you revise your blog post, it makes a new version of that blog post, and it just keeps listing them one over the other. So you could, like, before I realized what I was doing, I was making like 20 versions of a blog post just because I would go in and change a comma or something. So revision control allows you to set the number of revisions that you want saved on your WordPress site, which is great. Sexy bookmarks is a great one for sharing content. It puts a little icon at the end of every blog post or page if I want, and allows people to quickly share that post via their social platforms just with a click of a button. Wibiya toolbar is an interesting one that I just added. I like a lot. So you can see I have a lot of stuff here. Some people get really crazy into their plugins and they have a lot, and other people believe that adding too many plugins to your site slows it down. So I do have a plugin, Super Cache, that helps to keep my site moving quickly. And let's see. Then the last bit that I'm going to show you here on the left hand side are just the general settings that every site has. They are the choices that you make specific to how you want your content to be seen, how you want your privacy, what your permalinks look like, and then a lot of these plugins then drop down a link on the left hand side so that I can further configure them to my liking. Well, that is basically the entire dashboard of WordPress. So you can see that everything is right here on one page, one single page for you to look at. So it's very, very, look at that, I have a broken link. Oh, I'll have to go and check that now that when I'm done with this. So that is the a basic look at the WordPress dashboard. It's a very easy tool to use. It takes a little bit of learning and figuring out, but it's not hard. So if you are interested in blogging and you want to set up a WordPress site, know that it is within reach, that you can do it very quickly. You probably will need to hire someone to help you with how your site looks specific to graphics. Like I hired somebody to set this up because I don't know the first thing about setting stuff up, like how to, I don't know anything about Photoshop, and I don't want to know anything about Photoshop. But all the rest of this right here is a form that is created for me by Aweber, which is a great list opt-in tool. So when someone gives me their email and their name, that information then goes to Aweber, and it automatically downloads for me the information that I'm promising them here. This particular theme, the therapy theme, this layout here is automatic. And again, these are just other widgets and plugins they added to this right-hand column. My Facebook followers, network blog followers, here are some sponsors, and I just added this little guy in here because it makes me laugh. So this here is Sexy Bookmarks. I know I showed that to you on the back side. So, and this right here is the Wibiya bar, which is very cool. Makes your site, any site, even a static site, very interactive. So I hope that was helpful. If you have any WordPress questions and you would like me to answer them, you can always shoot me an email at Sheri@creativesmarketing.com, or visit the creativesmarketing.com site and hit this contact tab and leave me a message and I will get back to you. Again, this is Sheri from creativesmarketing.com. Thanks so much for watching this video, and I hope that it helped you get to know the WordPress dashboard just a tiny little bit. I'll talk to you later. Bye.